What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Untitled Travel. Now, the family and I just recently got to go to PPT, Tahiti, and we took United Polaris. We were able to go into the United Lounge. If you want to hear a little bit more about that, hit that subscribe button. I'll be making a video on what our experience in the Polaris Lounge was. But after the Polaris Lounge, we headed down to the gate, and here is the rest of the flight and what we thought, and also stick around to the end to hear what I thought about all of the amenities and how our flight actually was.
Hey buddy, what are you going to do with those when you get on the plane? Give it to the flight attendant? Yeah. Here we go. We are heading out to Tahiti. So little man has his gift for the flight crew, as always. So we are actually in Business Polaris. So he and I are going to be in the middle and an odd seat. So we are next to each other, and Mom is going to be against the wall. So here we go. We'll show you around and see what Polaris is like on here. All right, buddy, just step up. Yep, you can give that to her, but you step up. There you go, kiddo. You're okay. You got, no, give that to her. Come here.
Thank you, honey. You're so sweet.
There's a little story on it too.
Oh yeah. I love you. Are you hiding?
All right, well, we got to our seat. We are actually in Delta. Let's see, Echo and Foxtrot, I think, or Foxtrot and Lima. So we have the larger area right here, and then that in comparison to the even numbers have a smaller one. So we've got this wide spot, so I can actually reach over to little man, which is kind of a big thing here. So let's look at our amenities, actually. So here is our bedding. It actually is the Saks Fifth Avenue. Got a little small pillow here, which is actually memory foam. So with the Polaris here, and then we got a Saks Fifth Avenue blanket and a full-size pillow. So this is not a 12-hour flight, so we don't get the pajamas, unfortunately. And then we also have this little amenities kit here, which when I have two hands, I'll open it and I'll show you what's in it. All right, so we have two hands to be able to look at this now. We do have an amenities kit. This is worth its weight in gold to be able to do everything that you need to be able to write for your customs. So we've got a pen here. We also have, let's see, tissues. Oh, yeah, little pack of tissues. Got a sleep mask here. Ooh, socks. And then we've got our toothbrush here. Let's see what we have here. It's just the awake kit. Yeah, I'm back to one hand, so this is difficult. Yep, just there. Tell you what's here. Ooh, and the Sunday Riley facial cloth, face cream, lip balm, and hand cream. So fun there. And looking down here, looks like we have slippers. So we got socks and slippers. Now I have a size 13 to 15 foot, depending on who makes them. So I'll report back here when I get comfortable and put these on and see if they actually fit me. All right, I've actually now sat down so I can show you the rest of the seats here. Now we've got here that controls our lay flat bed, as you can see, and up into seating for your takeoff and landing position. Now there are a couple other buttons here for different things here. We've got your nighttime, we've got your light, we've got your lumbar support, and then also your feet support here. So really adjustable here. You also do have a tray table here with a tablet and laptop stand there. You do have this nice little spot here for tablets and that kind of thing. Also a power on for your USB. Probably about a 17-inch display here. You can see the little guy is already watching something Disney related with his headphones, so he is all set. We also, of course, have a little spot for hanging clothing. If we keep turning around here, we actually have your reading light here, but a little cubby hole here that has your United headphones, and then I've got my Bose in there. Below that, we also do have a little bit of water here. They have got me my sparkling wine already. There is a remote for that because I've got 6'4" arms, but I can't actually reach that. So they do have the remote there, along with a power outlet, and here is the spot to be able to plug in your headphones. So overall, so far, we have been pleasantly greeted. Got everything here. Of course, little man gave his present to them. So let's take a look at what is going to be served here. So now we've got a fresh Asian salad, beef short rib, pan-seared salmon, polenta cake for dessert, ice cream, egg custard tart, and then we've got sweet and savory, and then right before arrival, some grilled chicken and Thai vegetable green curry. So looks pretty good here. So let's see. Yep, there it is. Looking for some additional comfort on schedule, 12 hours or longer. Sleep amenities such as fleece-lined slippers are available. So unfortunately, this is not 12 hours. It's just under 9. So, well, let's show you the rest here as we get going, and we'll show you the service and show you how United Polaris class to Tahiti really is. So little guy has pushed the side button here, and so we've got this going up, and we got a little bit of stuff here, but I want to show you what it looks like with me being a big guy in this now. All right, so I'm a big guy. I don't really fit with this up. It's actually kind of uncomfortable. We got over here, I'm built like a football player. I actually played college sports, but yeah, it is a little tight for me, so it is nice to be able to have this down. To be able to push it down, just push the button. My problem is that I usually put my arm here, and I hit those buttons actually fairly easily. So one thing to note that you may want to avoid doing while sitting in the United Polaris. So overall, same Polaris setup if you've been on any of their other Polaris. It's a 1-2-1, and as I already told you, the even numbers have a very small area, whereas the odd numbers have this wide one. For me, I need the wide one to be able to reach him. So overall, we're having fun. We have put in our order, and we'll be taking off soon. Getting ready here. If you've never been on one of these, it does have a regular seatbelt. However, there is also this bit here. This actually is a shoulder belt. So again, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So little man actually does not usually wear it because it goes right across his neck. So we don't do. They usually are pretty good about that. But everybody else, you are supposed to be wearing your shoulder belt. While we're sitting here, I want to kind of show you a couple other things. All of your flight information is right down by your leg here, and there is also this kind of random spot right there. No clue what that's really for. So overall, it does have a lot of extra room, so it is nice. All right, a couple things while we are actually waiting to take off. They have vents. Yes, a lot of the large ones that I have been on don't have vents, so it becomes very, very, very warm. But they do have vents to be able to blow down. And also, I am wearing my 700s, my normal Bose. I actually really, really like these. Now, they do have a nice pair, but they're not active noise canceling that they give you for business and Polaris. And those have the double jack here. If you are using your own, you can actually just plug it into that closer one, and that way you can use your own headphones. I know that they were talking about retrofitting a lot of the Bluetooth. Haven't seen any of those yet. I might play around with this and see if they have that though. So because these are Bluetooth, but it's not terrible with the wire. So again, still waiting for pushback, but not a bad way to wait in business class. Okay, so I'm gonna dig into that amenities kit one more time. Now we're gonna see how those socks fit right now. There we go. All right, so as you can see, they actually do have little grippies on the bottom. They only go to about halfway on my foot though. As I said, got big feet, really kind of a little snug on my feet, which may be good. Not sure if they're supposed to be compression, but they might work that way on my feet. So let's now move to those slippers right there. Yeah, not a chance. As you can see, they barely fit on my feet, my toes. So if you have average size feet, yeah, they might work. For mine, not a chance. They are really fuzzy though, so kind of bummed out. Let's see, what do they say here? Oh, United. Yep. Kind of bummed out those don't fit. Thank you. Of course, you do get a hot towel, and they are really hot. So we did have to let little man cool a little bit, but I'm going to use mine, of course, on my face. Probably should take the glasses off first. Yeah, don't be shy about using them. They are really nice, refreshing, and it usually means that the meal service is coming soon. Thank you. So they do have a full bar service. I went ahead with an actual champagne. And then they also have a little thing of mixed nuts here. So we're going to do that, and we'll continue to let you know what else comes. We did ask for a little bit of soda water and apple juice to make him a little spritzer, and they more than happily obliged. So he is sitting and watching his show with a big boy drink. Now, I also did ask for a Coke. They much obliged that, and the champagne. So we're going to continue on here. May have to use the restroom soon, so we'll let you know how the restroom situation is in just a few minutes. All right, we're going to do a little Casey Neistat version here. We are in the restroom right now, and as you can see, not a giant area, but actually a little bit bigger than some of them I've been in. But I do want to show you that there is a garment groom, the face mist. If you've ever been in one of these, I absolutely suggest that you use this. The air in here is only about 20% humidified, and then there's also the hand cream. But the face mist really does help moisturize your skin, and that is kind of a big thing because it is so dry. So there's the bathroom, standard, but we're gonna get out of here soon, and because they are handing out our meal real quick. So we'll show you what meal I've got. My first choice was the beef, with the second choice of the salmon. So let's go see. All right, little man got his salmon and a very colorful salad and the bread, and well, the gummy bears are actually from Chicago, where we were in the club. So they did actually put the sauce, keep the sauce on the side for the salmon. So we'll tell you how it is. And now mine, I went with the beef. Looks really, really good and smells fantastic. So I don't do eating reviews where you actually watch me eat, but I'll do a little review of how everything is after I've tried it. I have to break in to show one thing. Salt and pepper. I actually really love that. They are actually really adorable. Yes, I just called salt and pepper shakers adorable. So let me do a rundown of the food real quick. So the braised beef in the hoisin sauce. The hoisin sauce was a little sweeter than I had anticipated, but actually really good. The broccolini, a little overdone. The carrots, a little overdone. The rice, a little underdone. Overall, very good. The salad, really good. I did enjoy the dressing on that. Bread, standard bread, get a little hard, but let me have a little bit of bites of little guys, and I will tell you how the salmon was. To tell you about the salmon, actually really good. I got a little cold, obviously, because little man had his a little bit earlier. The risotto, surprisingly good. It looked a little weird, I'll admit that, but actually with the Thai curry sauce was actually really good. Vegetables, well done there. So overall, that one was really good too. Especially, salmon in an airplane, but it was surprisingly good. And now, on to our dessert. What do you say?
You're welcome.
All right, they have made the little man the ice cream sundae. The only thing we didn't have on it was almonds, because he's a little weird about that. But he wants to dig in already. I decided to go with the egg custard tart because, well, it's something that I don't normally have. Yeah. Okay. Ice cream, really good. Well, Dad didn't get much of that, but I did get a taste. And you know, at 35,000 feet, it's kind of a nice treat. The egg tart, it's okay. I should have went with the ice cream though. Well, so I know it's hard to see me, but after our meal, they turn out the lights because it is time for quiet time. So we'll let you know when lights come back on and everything else is given. I did ask for an after dinner drink, got a nice little scotch, and again, some more of the nuts. So we'll see in a few. All right, so after watching a couple movies in the dark time, I did lay down. Little man is still sleeping. But if you notice, I don't really fit in the Polaris. My shoulders are wider than this spot. So sleeping, not really. I did fall asleep for a little bit, but mainly just watch movies and relax. So again, if you're a bigger person, it is nice to have all the room. But to actually lay down, I am also a stomach sleeper, so it's really kind of hard. So, but the lights are back on, and I think it is the time for the next meal, or service at least. So we'll show you that what we get here. Well, as I said, we'll see what shows up next, and another hot towel just showed up. So we're going to use that before it cools down. We have just about an hour left, and our second service has come. As you can see, we've got there's a chicken breast in there with broccolini, and it looks like some potatoes, some fruit, a roll, and also a cookie. So we'll let you know how this is.
Editing this, I realized that I never ended up giving a report on how that food was. So just to let you know, the chicken breast actually pretty decent. Wasn't too dry. Had a good flavor to it. The broccolini, a little overdone. The potatoes actually tasted really good. Really good with the kind of the barbecue-y flavor of the chicken. The fresh fruit actually really good. Pineapple was really kind of sweet. Overall, a really nice fresh fruit. The bread was pretty much their standard roll, a little bit hard. Cookie was soft, actually, so that was really nice. Overall, a good meal. So how did overall the flight... How was it? Well, it was nice. The fact is that we spent miles on this, and so round trip for Polaris business class was about $200, and we got a super saver, which both ways was about $420,000 for the family of three. Overall, would I take a young child in Polaris business? Yeah, absolutely. Little guy has traveled probably almost more than most adults and is really accustomed to flying, so he usually is not a big distraction to the other people in business class. Overall, the people were absolutely fantastic with him and also with us. Overall, it was a wonderful flight. The food was decent. I mean, it's not 5-star by any means, but for airplane food, it is rather good. The service from the flight attendants, they were very, very prompt. They were also very, very nice, and it really can't ask for much more. Overall, would I expend the money for Polaris? No, probably not. But using upgrades and also using my points, absolutely I would recommend. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up, smash that like button if that's what you're into, and of course hit that subscribe button to be notified when I release new content. Hit that bell. With that being said, I hope everyone has a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Thanks, everybody.